হোটেল নভ'টেলত অসম আৰক্ষীৰ উদ্যোগত শিশুৰ ইণ্টাৰনেটত থকা অধিকাৰক লৈ বিশেষ আলোচনা চক্ৰ অনুষ্ঠিত হৈছে আৰু এই মুহূৰ্তত আমি পোনপটীয়াকৈ সেই অনুষ্ঠানৰ মঞ্চলৈ লৈ যাব বিচাৰিছো অভিনেত্ৰী তথা পেৰেণ্টিং ইনফ্লুৱেঞ্চাৰ নেহা ধুপিয়ে অংশগ্ৰহণ কৰিছে
Sometimes even humor is a good direction. You know, you want to lighten up and you see a funny video and it's like you're like, "ठीक है यार, इसने मेरे को हंसा दिया." Like I also follow 3 or 4 creators who are really funny and I find it hilarious to do that. But humor is the right direction. They use it for commercial benefits and so be it for them, that's okay. But when you have a voice, when you have a following, when you have that kind of, you know, it's almost leadership like for your you know, if you have 1 million followers or if you have even 50,000 people who are following you, you can have that leadership quality and use your voice in the right direction. So for all the creators who are already doing it, it's absolutely fantastic. For the ones who haven't gotten that far, again, with the way I started with the room, like there's no shortfall of followers. If you start using your voice in the right direction, I mean, the world will follow. And I'm hoping that more and more creators do this.
So drawing from what you just mentioned, what we see today is not just content consumption, but rather content performance, you know, where kids, they want to be seen, they want to go viral, they want real-worthy lives. So how do you think OTT and cinema are responsible for fueling this performative pressure?
I honestly think that it's reversed. I feel that the ones who are going viral are actually taking our jobs away from us because they're like, isko replace kar do, uske 10 million followers hai, isko nikal do yahan se. But that's the truth of the world, you know. I mean, there are still like, I mean, if you're talking about cinema fueling it, I feel like there's a large part through artistic creativity. We can fuel it, whether it comes to putting out the right kind of music, which helps in videos going viral, or it helps in, you know, doing some sort of, you know, dialogue delivery. But that's because it's fiction and it's storytelling. Now, when it trickles down to multiple different phones sitting in your house, when you want to recreate that video, when you want to do it, and sometimes what astonishes me is that, you know, it's not just parents who are doing it, it's just really little children who are doing it. I mean, and I think that I'm nobody in any situation to turn around and have any sort of judgment when it comes to parenting, because I feel all kinds of parents are amazing, but there is an option to protect your child from doing that. Now, whether you'd like to exercise that option or whether you'd not like to exercise that option and you think that it's okay or it's not okay is again an option that you should take as a parent. But yes, I feel like sometimes I see like really heavily romantic kind of songs that are reenacted through you know, the younger generation, and for all you know, that movie is also not age appropriate from them. So the access to that kind of music, to cut a reel, to then get views, I feel like there's no match between the two things. And that, if we can be conscious of, if maybe, and I'm not enforcing my idea on anybody, but if maybe we can avoid, we'll be saving ourselves, you know, from a lot that we don't realize what's happening. Now, realization of what is actually happening is something that you should take forward, which I'd like to comment on.